Well, I've written a letter, excuse me, I've written a letter to Sue, or written a letter to the family, and I'd like to read it to you. Dear Sarah, Bridget, and Andy, my heartfelt condolences to all of you on the tragic loss of your lovely mother and friend. Words cannot adequately express the sorrow that many people are feeling for you and her family. But tonight is a night for remembrance, so I would like to add a few short snippets to a wonderfully full life, albeit too short. Approximately 3 weeks ago, I was sorting through a large box of photographs and paging through old albums, working on a new project, when I came across a snapshot of Sue and a number of gals from a women's group that we were in. Oh my gosh. The memories that surfaced definitely put a smile on my face, and I had to chuckle at that time in our history, which seems so far away today. It was the late 70s and early 80s, and most of us were in our mid-30s. I had just moved to the old Holdridge neighborhood, and a new neighbor, Cindy Lewis Steer, asked if I would like to join a group. She had just finished reading Marilyn French's best-selling novel, The Women's Room. Now, for those of you that are too young to understand, this book explored the frustration and fury of a generation of women fed up with society's concept of their role. Pretty heavy stuff for a Minnesota man. Cutting edge, as someone from the group remembered. This is a time of pop psychology, Cat Stevens, long hair on our sons, alcohol treatment centers for the suburbanites, and few, if any, computers in the home. Mary McCarthy's film adaptation of the novel The Group was 10 years old, but just penetrating the psyche of the Midwest wife. Our group was a diverse collection of personalities, and your dear mother and friend was a cherished member. Although Mary McCarthy's book attempted to advocate the necessity of creative freedoms and autonomy, we were just trying to get through the everyday struggles of raising curious children, coping with the fragility of our marriage or transitions of divorce, attending school while raising and caring for our family, and building careers or maintaining a home. We laughed, we cried, we supported one another with just listening, and we drank buckets of coffee. It was a varied and eclectic group of personalities and living styles. Sue added depth and stability. She added tranquility and a lively yet subtle sense of humor, and she shared her fears and concerns along with the rest of us. She was an important part of this group of 30-year-olds, women in a time of transition to the next stage of their lives. I was able to find most of the gals in this group. One other has passed away this summer, and few of my research attempts just didn't pan out. But the ones that I was able to talk with, we laughed about revisiting this time in our lives. I'm sorry we were unable to share this joy with Sue on Thursday night, or on Thursday. They most expressed their gratefulness for this time in the women's group and have gone on to new adventures, making that transition from our 30s and onward. I'll send their condolences sincerely to each one of you. She left us with wonderful memories. Please find a few snapshots enclosed. Sincerely, Marilyn T. Babcock, women's group as we were known in the late 70s and early 80s. Sue Bangert, Cindy Lewis Steer, Marianne Dombeck, Ann Forrester, Donna Carlson, Lila Cargill, Sherry Merritt Love, Joan Frost, and Marilyn Gatt.